Hello everyone. It's a slightly earlier reading today as we've been out this morning as a family to collect certain supplies, as unfortunately our local hospital has had all the hand washers and sanitary things all have been stolen. So we've been trying to go and help them out. We're a little bit tired now, so the reading is going to be a bit earlier. This question, there's a few here. This one is all about Doria, as I've had a few chats with people and I've realised that the information in the United Kingdom is very limited about her. I don't know why, whether we are not being told the truth or I'm just looking in the wrong places. This first question is Doria Meghan Markle's biological mother? We have the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Foundation card is the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are to do with birth, so the three cards here that I'm focusing on, they do look as if the Ace of Pentacles. In a fertility reading, sometimes that can be picked up as the embryo, the very creation, the beginning of life. The Ace of Cups is the birth, and the Page of Cups would represent a little girl. So the cards are indicating that she is the birth mother. The Ten of Swords coming in, that means the relationship has not worked out, and something coming into the future is going to be unpleasant, and sometimes it means the querent, in this case it will be Doria, must be cut away from the situation. And I don't understand what that could mean. It also could mean she's a very pessimistic person. She has no maternal feelings to her daughter. The second question was, is Doria more of a threat to the royal family than Meghan Markle? And we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Justice, and foundation card is the Sun. So the Five of Pentacles in the past means that to startle, is she a threat? The Five of Pentacles, she had major financial problems and she was isolated and decided to do something as a result of that. The Ten of Pentacles could indeed be the royal family, but it could also be that because of the financial losses of the Five of Pentacles, she was aiming for a wealthy family to get some money for herself. And not just a wealthy family, but one that would have a legacy. And Justice coming in. Justice and the Ten of Pentacles is to do with making a will. So coming in is another legal document, again pertaining to the royal family. But this is to do with Doria's own personal finances. So I said, is she more of a threat to the royal family? I'm not sure I'm seeing a threat here. They're very good, positive cards. It does show her as maybe gaining herself, Doria, as gaining money through the royal family. I don't know how that would happen. And the Sun is the foundation card. The Sun is an extremely positive card. It could also mean that it has to be public. The Sun is about exposure. Nothing will be kept hidden. This is the foundation card. And another meaning for this, the Sun is, it can be, when it's combined with Justice, it means a wise and watchful parent. So that there is a link to Meghan and money and Doria in this reading. I'm hoping more people than me know what this means, as I'm not able to find out just yet. And I also drew a couple of cards from the Romany Gypsy set. And we got the train and the sick bed. So I don't know whether we're going to be hearing news that Doria is unwell. I don't see what bearing that has on this reading. Sometimes I find the Romany cards can clarify things. In this case, it has just confused things for me. And the next question, this was Doria behind Meghan Markle's pursuit of marriage to the royal family? As we do know that Meghan had books about Diana, she had her biography by Andrew Morton, she was even finding out she wears the same perfume as Diana. There's been real research going into this. So we get the world reversed, the wheel, the Four of Wands, and foundation cards that fell out were Strength and the King of Cups. The world reversed, that is, in the past there was a delayed completion. I would have said that Meghan in the past, she did complete it, she did marry Harry. It went ahead, but it can also indicate in the past there were recurring problems. I think these are things maybe we know nothing about. Also, the world and the wheel are major cards next to each other. The wheel, again, is a very positive card. The wheel also shows that what comes up must come down, and the other way. So if you're not in a very good position at the moment, the wheel is a very good card to see, as it means your fortunes will very quickly be on the rise again. As this is the current energy, it does look like Meghan, she did have it all. She was technically Princess Henry, and she gave it away to be a private person, and we haven't heard anything more. There are stories coming out that they're in tears, they're very emotional about it, but it was their choice. Then we have the Four of Wands. Fours are to do with stability and the family. The Four of Wands coming in, it is, if you were to draw that, it can be a wedding, a birth. It also can indicate coming in a surprise, something, a positive one, something you're not expecting that's going to influence the next few months. So it seems that Doria, things were a bit of a bumpy start. Then Meghan turned things on its head by leaving the royal family. But things for Doria, and I did say, was Doria behind Meghan's pursuit of marriage into the royal family? The Four of Wands would indicate a wedding, a big surprise. She's had the wedding. So was Doria behind it. There are major cards to indicate she was. And the foundation cards with Strength and the King of Cups. The combination of these is that when there's a situation such as the one Meghan is in now, the King of Cups is all about gaining control over your emotions. Strength is very similar, and it's a major card. So this is about, you will face the situation head on. No burying your head in the sand, it will be dealt with. What came to my mind though, and I don't know if it's right, Strength, you have, I know many people see Strength as Meghan and Harry. And the King of Cups, William, is a cup sign. So I don't know if the foundation is telling me that maybe she wanted William instead. That's just my guess. I'm really not sure. I am doing almost a bit of a blind reading about Doria, and I hope to find out more about her later. The clarification cards with the Romany ones was the rings, the married couple, and the lightning bolt. So was Doria behind it? It looks like she did indeed have matrimony for Meghan into the royal family on her mind. But the lightning, again, is very similar to the tower in the traditional tarot deck. and it shows that it didn't go as planned. So maybe Doria's thoughts were for William, so she went for Harry. The last question is, does Doria think that Meghan will be Queen? The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and foundation card is the Page of Pentacles. Seven of Cups in the past. If this is, does she think she will be Queen, it looks like Doria was in control and thought she had many options. It can also, because you see a lot of sky in there, it can represent having your head in the clouds, being a bit of a fantasist. At the moment, Doria's current energy, she feels very trapped. She is living in fear of what is about to happen. But coming in, so does she think Meghan will be Queen? We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is usually the card we get for Catherine. And even though we have, I mean, if a terrible thing was to happen to the line of succession and Harry did get in, I still don't see how this could work. But it does show that in Doria's mind, she still does think that Meghan can be Queen. The foundation card being the Page of Wands, because that is either an immature man or a child, it could be Harry or it could be Archie. So Doria still does have hopes. There in the future, at the moment, she is fearing something. And I pulled two other cards from the Romany pack, and we got the King and an agreement. So some sort of agreement took place. And the King, it doesn't have to be a king, it's a person of power. So anyone is more than welcome to interpret this reading. I just thought I'd do a few questions about Doria and hopefully do them a little bit sooner, as I'm absolutely exhausted after this morning. And I wouldn't say they make much sense, but as for, there were a few questions as to whether Doria was Meghan's mother. It does look like she gave birth to her but has no maternal feelings towards her. If you would like me to expand on this or go down any other route, I'm more than happy to. I hope you're all safe and well. Many blessings, Elizabeth.